Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the top, great, iron, chopped, not very British Fry Wars, where Clergy nailed it at KAM, Isaiah, Israel. I am your host for tonight, Andy Kirshner, and we have a wonderful competition planned for you this evening. We searched all over the synagogue, and frankly, we could only find 2 people here tonight who are willing to compete. I'm going to go ahead and get right into this. We're going to introduce our first contestant on the show. We searched high and dry in this synagogue, and wouldn't you know it, on Saturday night, we found a rabbi.
I mean, I do live here after all. Where else would I be?
There's not much else I've seen you do other than spend time at the
just
synagogue
here.
in service of the congregation.
Oh, 24/7. 24/7. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
It's
absolutely.
a long, hard, thankless job.
But somebody has to do it.
And you're that guy.
I'm that guy.
I love it. All right. Rabbi, tell us a little bit about your history with cooking. My understanding is, unbeknownst to most of us here, you're a bit of a culinary master.
Yeah, well, when it comes to latke competitions, I am undefeated.
That's amazing. How many have you entered?
Only one. But I did win that one. And I figured I would not enter any other, because then I could be undefeated.
That's an amazing strategy. A winning
I
strategy.
speaking of winning, I won this latke pan.
Wow.
Yes, don't try and pick it up. It's very heavy.
It looks very heavy.
I almost threw my back out earlier.
Yeah, I was going to say, I threw my back out just looking at
but
it.
I actually only use this pan for latkes,
Yeah.
and I'm very excited to see what we might be making tonight, because I know it's not a latke competition, so my title is not at risk.
Yeah, exactly. It's not likely you're going to see latkes or anything fried in a Hanukkah cooking competition.
I would never expect
Wouldn't expect that. That would not be something we'd see. Wow. All right. We're going to go over to the other side of the kitchen and check out our next contestant. Over here on the other side of our kitchen with our next contestant, you might have seen him in the Great Jerusalem Cook-Off of 1983. His debut performance there, where he did the music and cooked for it. Cantor David Berger, everybody.
Hey Andy, I'm so thrilled to be here tonight. I cannot believe that I had the luck to be at the synagogue on Saturday night.
I know, it's not often you see clergy at the synagogue. Who are we kidding? They're here all the time in service of the community 24/7.
That's the job, that's the job!
Yeah, this is your dues at work, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you. Well, listen, you are no stranger to cooking competitions either, I understand.
No, I cook every night dinner. And let me tell you, that competition to get this food for this kid, and this food for this kid, and this food for, well, I only have 2 kids. But that competition is fierce.
Yeah, no, I can imagine cooking for the littlest ones. The most sophisticated palates in our kitchen are sometimes our youngest cooks. Amazing. So listen, we're excited to have you on board. I noticed you've brought no ingredients, but we'll get to that in a second. Not to worry, I'm sure you'll come up with something really great for us to eat.
Have I got things not planned for you? Okay, let me tell you. I am so excited to find out the mystery ingredient. I'm ready.
Well, I think everybody's ready to find out what is this competition going to be, and as you know, we always have a secret ingredient. So let's get over to learning more about this competition. Here's how the competition is set up, friends. We have 3 categories that these 3 expert clergy and cooks will be competing in. First, the judge's favorite. They'll get 1 point for that, whichever one wins that. Second is the opportunity to insert the most Hanukkah puns into their Hanukkah cooking. 3 is whoever can use the most of our secret ingredient in their recipes will also get a point. Whoever wins the most points in those 3 categories will be crowned our winner. And in a little bit, we'll talk about those fabulous prizes that we're giving out tonight. But first, let's find out what our secret ingredient is. It's one of these items, friends. Remember, it's a Hanukkah cooking show, so we searched high and low. Is it going to be the chili, the Funyuns, the oil, the Fruity Pebbles, the sauerkraut? we wanted to make this the most difficult and surprising Hanukkah cooking competition ever. And for that reason, we chose oil as our secret ingredient today. Not very British fry wars where Clergy nailed it at KAM Israel. I'm back here with Rabbi Fred Reeves, and we are talking about his recipes. Rabbi, you just heard the secret ingredient. Surprise!
I am surprised. You know, of all of the things that it could have been for a Hanukkah cooking competition, I never would have guessed oil. Never.
I was blown away, but you know, our producers are always throwing curveballs left and right for this competition. Am I right? Am I right? Anyway, so getting really serious here for a minute. In just a short time, we're going to throw 18 minutes on the clock.
18 minutes? I have to make 3 dishes in 18 minutes?
It's a Jewish show. Everything has to be in 18. So 18 minutes on the clock, and the rabbi and cantor are each going to prepare 3 dishes for our judges to sample to make a complete Hanukkah feast. So, Rabbi, what do you think you're going to throw together in the time you've got allotted?
Okay, so we're going to use oil, but I do want to make a complete feast. So I'm thinking
Some people start with the appetizer.
the appetizer, thank you. That's the word I'm looking for. Appetizer, entree, and dessert.
Yeah.
All featuring oil. So the first thing that I want to make is I'm going to do some frying, and I'm going to fry up some garlic and orange slices.
Wow.
Put some rosemary in that, and then some manchego cheese.
Ooh.
And let that sit together, you know,
Yeah.
preferably overnight, but I only have 18 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, you do what you can with the time
Yes.
allotted, but I'm sure through the magic of TV. Curious, you said manchego, but in the store I just found this cheese wow. Wondering if that would be a better, safer choice given the time that you have.
I mean, it is pasteurized.
Just like your eggs.
But I'm not sure that this is it for me. I'm really much more of an actual manchego person.
You do you, Rabbi. I'm just saying, this just comes out of the can. You gotta cut that up.
That's true. All right, for my entree, I think I'm going to use my pan. It's never failed me, and I'm going to make potato latkes.
All right, going with the safe choice. Never go
Safe
wrong
choice.
with potato latkes.
I think
on
I know what I'm
Hanukkah
doing
menu.
there. And then you mentioned it, but I want to point out that the chocolate mousse with olive oil and not cream that I'm going to make does have raw eggs in it, and so I'm going to use the pasteurized eggs for that. If you enjoy salmonella at home, you could use a regular egg. I don't.
Yeah, that's a good reminder, friends at home, that we are going to post all 3 of our recipes from each clergy online. So you could tune in right now to kmii.org/Hanukkah, find those recipes, and if you've got nothing to do for the next 18 minutes, follow along and see if you can cook along with our clergy. Cantor, you've just learned the secret ingredient. What's going through your mind right now? Give us a sense behind the curtain. What's going through? How are you thinking about your prep right now?
I'm dreaming of some fried food. Oh, it's going to be a great Hanukkah this time. I'm already going in that first category. Okay. So I'm thinking, I went to the Jewel.
Yes.
I went to the Jewel, and they have that Jewish section, and I thought, not the time for the not for Passover matzah, and not the time for the split pea soup mix. But I figured I can make everything I need for this meal using this one box of Streit's gluten-free matzo ball mix.
Oh, amazing.
Everything I need.
You've got 3 dishes you
3
need
dishes.
to come up with, and you're relying on matzo ball soup mix.
It's all in
I've
there.
noticed you literally have no other ingredients. You have a knife and a peeler, but nothing else but soup mix. And from there you'll get us 3 dishes?
This, through the magic of Hanukkah, has everything I need. Okay, so our 3 dishes. We're gonna start similar to a latke, but carb conscious. We're going with a cauliflower latke-like patty.
Ooh.
It's gonna be fantastic, and to get a little bit more Hanukkah spirit in there. I don't know, Andy. Let me ask you: are you an applesauce guy or a sour cream guy?
I gotta admit, I'm an applesauce first, then sprinkled with cinnamon and sugar on the top, just to sweeten it right up.
You know
That's
what?
the best.
I've got you covered today. Okay, I'm just telling you. I've got you covered. Personally, I'm a sour cream guy for my latkes, so I made to go with these cauliflower latke things.
Can we just call them natkes? Because in
Natkes?
the end, isn't that
Oh, these cauliflower natkes.
I mean, you're not fooling me.
I'm taking it. I'm
You
taking
know,
it.
Like when, let's call it what it
We've
is.
got a sour cream dip with some za'atar and extra olive oil because we're going double dipping on the oil for these beautiful fried, delectable natkes.
Woo! Nothing says Sephardic cooking like it's just a little bit of za'atar.
Little za'atar. You know what they call that in Israel? They call it the holy hyssop.
Ooh!
Holy hyssop. So, next dish is we're going with apple fritters.
Ooh!
Fried in the beautiful dough. And the greatest thing about these apple fritters, you soak the apples for a full hour in a beautiful mix of rum and sugar so they get really, really delicious.
That's amazing. Now we've given you 18 minutes on the clock. Have you figured out the math of how you're going to get it in there for a full hour of soaking?
If one jug of oil could last for 8 whole days, then 18 minutes can last for at least 6 hours.
Ah.
Because, let me tell you, my third dish is a beautiful olive oil, rosemary, orange Bont cake, because I love me some Bont. And I'm going to put on top of the Bont cake a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful frosting covered with these rosemary crystals that take 6 hours to make. But that 6 hours is happening in these 18 minutes.
Oh, amazing. Wow. You heard it here first, folks. We're looking at the Miracle of Hanukkah plate right here. And, of course, I've won the competition once, but now I'm a culinary master over there. So let's see what could happen as we let these go at it. Judges, can I put 18 minutes on the clock, please? We're going to put 18 minutes on the clock and let this competition go. So get ready for the top. Great iron chop, not very British, fry wars where Clergy nailed it at Isaiah, Israel.
That's KAM, Isaiah Israel.
Of course, KAM, Isaiah, Israel.
I've always loved cooking. I can't even remember a time when I didn't love to cook. I think when I was a kid, I used to come home from school and right away start cooking something delicious. And I really always loved Jewish recipes. My grandma Elaine, who I think of every day, used to say, you know, she wasn't so into this whole religion business exactly, but she called herself an Epicurean Jew. She made the world's greatest gefilte fish. You know what, when I tried once to make my own gefilte fish from scratch, I begged her to give me her recipe. And so she dutifully wrote something down on paper, and I went and I cooked it, and she swore up and down as she was writing that. She's like, you know, I'm not one of those Jewish ladies who puts sugar in their gefilte fish. So what do? I go to the store, I consult with her on the phone, I make the gefilte fish. It doesn't taste exactly right. So I bring it to her to say, what did I do wrong? She hands it to me after tasting it, and she says, well, you didn't put any sugar. So there you have it. My family tradition of Jewish recipes is one where you lie through your teeth to make sure that no one can ever make the food as good as you made it. I learned how to make my matzo ball soup from my husband's Bubby, who I loved so much and who used to make her own food, but she also lied through her teeth about her favorite recipes. And later on, we found out exactly how much she lied about some of the things. Famously, she made what she called this beautiful vegetable soup that was creamy but with no cream. And then at some point, she actually did give us the recipe when she was worried about herself forgetting it. And wouldn't you know, the soup with no cream had 2 different kinds of cream in it. Jewish cooking is all about family for me. It's about culture. It's about history. It's about all the ways that I connect with my whole heritage and my whole self. And making latkes on Hanukkah, ooh! You know, some people have suggested that it might be easier to serve like Trader Joe's latkes in my house, but I have an absolute rule that there is no such thing as a Trader Joe's latke ever to be served in my house. Latkes are made on the stove, with real potatoes and real onions. My grandmother, Grammy Elaine, she would have told you that they're not real latkes unless there's a little bit of blood from shredding the potatoes, but that one I've let go of. I take out my food processor and Hanukkah is delicious with no blood involved. My kids love the latkes. It's just a really beautiful celebration of fried goodness. I'm so excited to be part of the KAM Isaiah Israel Iron Chef Cookalooka Wooka contest. I'm really into this. It's so fun. I am positive that I'm gonna win. I can't believe I got chosen to be part of this incredible competition, and I just hope that I can do my grandmothers and my husband's grandmothers proud by representing the kind of Jewish food and Jewish celebration that is so important to me and to my family, and ultimately I hope to my kids as they grow older. I'm already thinking very hard about how I'm going to lie to them so they can't make the matzah balls just exactly as good as I do. So shh, don't reveal my secrets, anybody.
Our clergy aren't playing for nothing. There are fabulous prizes at stake in tonight's competition, including this wonderful greasy bag of Stan's Sufganiyot, this fabulous Baby Shark baby wipes bag to clean up afterwards.
Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do.
The original sour cream container from the very first Hanukkah. This bottle of Slivovitz, ready and waiting for your Passover delight. And one ticket to this year's spring benefit at KAM Isaiah Israel. Rabbi, how's it going?
Had to arrive right then, didn't you?
Right.
It was going fine. I'm going to wash this. It'll be fine.
Oh,
No-
I'm
no
sure.
problem
I'm
at all.
sure.
No
Yeah,
problem.
yeah. I'm sure Justice will love it. Don't worry about it. So, listen, looks like you're deep in your peeling of potatoes.
Yes.
And those latkes going.
All right.
What strategy?
Well, you know, a lot of people, they have this tradition that they use a hand grater for their potatoes because they feel like if they don't have a little knuckle blood in it, it's not real.
Absolutely.
That is not my philosophy.
Oh.
I very much appreciate the grating attachment for my wife's Cuisinart.
Yeah, wow. That is a work of art, that cuisine.
Yes, it's great. I love it. Once I get these peeled, I'll be ready to, if I can figure out how this thing works. Never. There's like,
You might want to just plug it in.
that could help. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Clock is running, and you have opened up a box of matzo meal.
Whoa!
Oh.
Okay.
Where'd that come from?
I know flour in a matzo meal thing is kind of a surprise. But you know
Yeah.
what? I'm going to start making my cake is the first thing. And you know, it's very important when you're making a cake to sift the flour. You know, you can't just put flour in a bowl and expect it to turn into a cake. So I find that the most efficient way to do it is with this sifter. It is a fantastic device, really. You
It's
know,
very small, and it looks like in 18 minutes time you might have sifted all your ingredients.
I'm gonna bake a cake, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. It's Hanukkah. All these songs, they keep on going through my
Isn't
head.
that a Christmas song, Captain?
No. Latkes roasting on an open pan.
Again, I'm pretty sure that was a Christmas themed song.
Yeah, you may not know, but all Christmas songs are written by Jews. Did you know that? I mean, like, it's kind of who we are. And I'm saying,
If you can't beat them,
if
make
you
latkes.
can't beat them, then make some latkes or a cake. Look, this flour, I need about 6 cups of flour, so I'm just going to keep on sifting until I have all the flour that I need.
Wow,
so it's
well,
going to
this
be
is
really
making terrible TV, so let's see what the rabbi's up to.
beautiful.
Hey!
My first
Just want to let you know, we've got 10 minutes left.
You know,
Did
if
you get
you
a
get
shower in
even a drop of egg yolk into your egg whites, they won't get volume when you mix them. Even one drop.
Have you thought about using this? Maybe an omelet?
It'll be a little crunchy.
Someone had to talk about some plastic, right? So you've sifted some flour,
Yeah.
and now you have one apple.
Yeah, you know, because if I'm making apple fritters, but you know, you really have to you have to really make sure that you get every last little bit of the skin off of it.
Do you
when
want
you
me
do
to
this.
like phone a member of the choir to come in and just give you a hand? I'm just a little worried about your timing. How you feeling about that?
You know, I think that this is going to be a holly jolly Hanukkah for all. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I don't think that's a Jewish song.
Oh, you know what? You know, you're just not used to like the Sivivon, so, Hanukkah.
No,
No, that's not how it goes.
Oh.
It goes Hanukkah, Hu Chag Tov, Nes Gadol Haya Sham, Sivivon, so. Hanukkah, Nes Gadol Haya Sham. Yeah! See, that's how the Hanukkah songs go when you write them this way. I'm almost done peeling about it. I found some pieces here
So the
of
key is
extra
not to
apple
have
skin.
any-
No,
what are you gonna
apple
do
skin.
about that
No.
small bad spot in the apple?
I'm gonna see where. You're right. We need to. Woo,
So delicate.
Woo, so
So dainty.
So delicate.
Cantor David Berger.
You know what? You know when
everybody.
you fry up apples, you gotta make sure every last bit is perfect.
I believe you.
Okay.
Rabbi, how's it going?
I think it's going really well.
Yeah.
I'm just about ready to put my latkes into the oil. I got my hand a little wet because you can always test to see how hot your oil is by splashing, just a little water into it. And if
Yeah.
it pops and sizzles,
Yeah.
everything's ready. So
That's-
here we go.
All right.
Oh no! I forgot to turn the fire on.
The fire's not on.
My oil is cold. How am I going to cook my latkes?
Ah!
The first Hanukkah, Judah be to sing.
It's Saturday night. Cantor, you're crying. Oh my
The
God.
holidays always make me cry.
I know, but you need to pull it together. It's a competition, man.
I mean, it's the onions.
Okay,
and
come
the
here. Come here, Cantor. Come here, Cantor. Just cry it out. Cry it out, buddy. Cry it out.
Oh, holy onion is going in my latkes.
Do you want me to get in there? You're just chopping so slow. I don't know how you're ever gonna finish.
It's the miracle of Hanukkah.
You have a lot of faith, my friend. And we have faith in you that you'll pull it together at the last minute. We know you always do.
My dreidel just keeps spinning. That's how it goes.
That was a really good pun.
Welcome to my kitchen. This is where I do most of my cooking. As many of you know, I don't have a Jewish culinary history going deep into my childhood. I came to my Jewish cooking as an adult. And when you come to things as an adult, sometimes you shy away from things and sometimes you dive right in. And I remember one brunch I was eating with some friends and some family, and I had the Jewiest plate that you can imagine. I had smoked fish out the wazoo, chubs, lox on the bagel, like everything you could have at a brunch. And this, we'll call him an older gentleman, he just kind of looked at me and he was like, "Wow, you really went all the way, didn't you?" And I was like, yes, I did. Part of going all the way was learning how to make these Jewish foods. So one of the things that I do, not as often as I would like, but many weeks I will make challah myself right here on this counter and baked in this oven. And the other thing that I really love to make, which is Jewish, is Purim hamantashen, a recipe that I learned from my wife, and she learned it from her grandmother, is a yeasted dough hamantashen. And to me, that's just very special because that's not the kind of thing that you can, buy at Costco. You have to really know like the right place to go, or you have to make it yourself to have something like that.
Uh-oh, my apron's falling off. the first Hanukkah, the angels did sing. Judy. Do you remember Judy Garland? Oh, you know what? She's like a Barbara Streisand, but not Jewish. I love that Barbara Streisand Hanukkah album where she sang all the beautiful Christmas songs.
Cantor, how's it going in here, huh? You moving things along?
We're getting there.
You've got some flour sifted. You've got half of an orange juiced. You are a box of matzo meal open. You're ready to go.
I'm moving right along. Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a good vintage. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah.
So where's the part where you actually start cooking the food? Because we have 4 minutes left on the clock now.
The food cooks by, you know the story where Elijah is there on the mountain with the prophets of Baal,
Yeah.
and he's crying out to God, and like if you want, like he says, shout him louder, and then all of a sudden the heavenly fire comes down and eats up Elijah's sacrifice. So I'm kind of expecting that.
All right. Well, I hope that works out for you. Rabbi, it looks really intense here. You've got oranges chopped, you've got chocolate chips, you've got your salt, your sugar separated, cheese is going, latkes are heating up over there. Tell us what you're thinking right now. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling like it's time to light this up.
Oh!
I'm gonna get it all the way into the end. Absolutely.
Amazing. Competition's on, folks, and we've got 3 minutes left. 3 minutes!
That one might have to stay back. I don't know why this one's hotter than all the other ones.
So, we are down to the wire, and
It's a light drizzle of frosting.
I don't know how you pulled it off, but there's actually a cake on this table.
You know what? Hashem helped me out. I prayed to the Lord. I lifted up mine eyes unto the heavens, from whence my help would come, and my help cometh from the Lord.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow. Your knowledge of the liturgy, Cantor, has always astounded me, but little did I know that it would translate into this culinary feast.
Now, the thing I'm worried about, Andy, is that I had to make these crystals, these rosemary crystals, that do take 6 hours to make, and the 18 minutes was a trick, and I'm pretty sure God will help me make them, but whether or not they're going to get on this cake when I have the other things, that's the thing. I'm kind of freaking out. I'm kind of freaking out because, my apple fritters, they have to get in there. I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous.
Okay. All right. Deep breaths. Deep breaths, Cantor. Deep breaths. We're going to get through this. We're going to get through this together. Me and you.
Yes.
Me and you. All right.
Okay.
You ice that cake, buddy.
Yes.
Hey, how you doing?
No. It's going fine. I'm doing some plating,
All right.
and I'm really excited.
Well, we are down to the wire, so
I know.
I thought it was a really
way
good...
down to the wire.
Yeah, I mean,
like
this
this has been marinating for 12 hours, and so it's really in great shape.
Yeah, and we literally have seconds left, so I thought
Yes.
it was a good time to just get a little bit of interviewing.
to scare the Hanukkah out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming down to the wire. We've got like
Okay.
10 seconds.
Okay. I've got this caster sugar. I gotta put a little bit on the apples. I got it. Okay.
All right, come on, sprinkle it on. It's go time. It's go time.
Sprinkling.
2, 1.
No!
Oh
Oh no! My rosemary crystals didn't get on the cake. It's okay. I still believe in miracles. I still believe.
With the cooking competition over and our time up, we are going to cut to our 3 celebrity judges who we have invited on the... 1 second. Yeah. Oh my. We are going to cut to somebody I can find in the building to judge this show. Corey.
Yes, Ivy, how can I help?
Corey, we've got an emergency.
Andy, I'm trying to get these tablecloths ready for the Hanukkah dinner. I can't do 2 things at one time.
Corey, you don't understand. We have a cookie competition going on right now, and we need you to judge the food. The fate of the entire synagogue, once again, is in your hands.
Here we go again. It's ours with. Okay, come on, let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Well, we've brought in a new judge to take the place of our judges who just couldn't bother to show up, even though they signed a contract. But whatever. And Corey's here. He's gonna sample. So Cantor Burger, why don't you tell our judge what you've got and let him have a taste?
Corey, our first dish today is a cauliflower natka, as named by Andy, like a latke, but it ain't not. It's natka. So we're gonna say it has here a lovely sour cream and za'atar dip. So I invite you to take one of those natkas and dip it in the dip and see how that goes for you.
Get in there, Corey, and let us know what you think.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, how's it taste? Like, tell us what
It tastes
notes
pretty
you're getting.
good.
Yeah.
It's tender. It's not hard. It's not too soft in between. And what makes it real good is the dip. It's very good.
That's delightful. That's delightful.
Very delightful.
All right.
Yes. Like,
All
yes.
right. Well, that's one
Okay.
dish down. You got your natka. What's
Number
you got
2
next
is
for us?
an apple fritter. A little cinnamon sugar dust on it.
Do I dip this too?
Nope, that you just take it in.
Now this is pretty good. Nice dessert. Not too sweet in between. Not hard. You know, pretty cool. Like it.
Yeah.
Pretty cool,
I
like
think
it.
I might take this with me.
Oh!
Now, Cantor,
Okay.
you took a big risk and gave us 2 desserts for the
True.
judges. So hopefully they don't feel
Now
they're
I didn't know that Corey was the judge because I think anybody who knows Corey knows Corey does not like cake.
Definitely don't.
But here we go. Corey, this is a different kind of cake for you to try. An olive oil, rosemary, orange cake.
Yeah.
Give yourself a
It's
taste.
got olive oil, rosemary. It's barely a cake with those ingredients, right? Tell us what you think, Corey.
Which everybody know I'm not a cake person, but this might make me renege.
Oh!
Matter of fact, can I just take the whole cake?
Ah!
Yeah!
Wow.
It's a Hanukkah miracle, y'all, right here.
Rabbi, our celebrity judges bailed on us, but saving the synagogue once again, Corey Kaver, our facilities coordinator, is going to taste your latke. You be all first judge.
Well, I have 3 dishes for you, Corey. The first one that I have is intended to be like an appetizer kind of thing, and it's this marinated cheese. It's manchego cheese, which is marinated in olive oil with garlic and orange and rosemary. And you're not supposed to eat a lot of it because this is supposed to like go for a lot of people, but that's the first one. Try that orange. The orange is really good.
I like the blending, the taste, the flavor. Pretty good, Rabbi. Pretty good. Not bad, you know. It's vegetable, it's healthy, so that's always a plus.
All right, the second one that I have is just a traditional latke. It's just a potato latke. It's got some onions. It's fried in oil. Take one of those and have at it.
Pretty good. It tastes better for me with hot sauce, but you know, I had it.
Oh, no, I'm totally with you. I could get the hot sauce. It's not as
Did
Did you want to just try some of this on it instead?
Cheese with no more cheese, no more cheese. No more cheese. I'm gonna need a half a day if I keep eating so much. Pretty good, like it.
And when I saw you coming over, my heart sunk because you may not like cake, but man, I know you hate chocolate.
I hate chocolate.
It's a tough day for our
Tough day.
Tough
competitors.
day.
Tough day.
But I have a chocolate mousse as my third one, and it doesn't have dairy in it. It's an olive oil chocolate mousse.
So,
There's a spoon. Take one of the bowls. Have at it.
he set me up for this. It's cool. I can actually put this on some ice cream. I like it. Pretty good. Pretty good. Like it. Can't eat too much of it, but I like it. With some ice cream, I like it. Not bad. Not bad at all.
All right. Thanks, Corey, for jumping in. We're going to have Corey go over and fill out his scorecard while I rustle up 2 other judges to make this a fair competition. Who else is going to judge this competition? I've got an idea. The KAM Isaiah Israel community will come through. Jesse! Jesse Allender, are you there? Jesse, we need your help! Jesse! Jesse!
Hey, Andy.
Jesse, we need your help.
What's going on?
The temple's having a cooking competition. The rabbi, the cantor, there's food.
They're
I need,
cooking?
Yes,
I'm
I need,
hungry.
Yeah, I need you to judge it.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna
What
throw
am I
this.
judging? What? Yeah.
All right, each of our contestants have prepared 3 dishes for you to try. I'm gonna throw them up. I want you to try them. Tell us what you think. Ready?
Okay.
Here
I
we go.
hope I don't throw them up.
No, oh. That would be really terrible,
Yeah.
especially since I'm down here right below you. Okay.
Come on.
Catch.
Get up here, bud. Got it.
All right.
I'm gonna go test it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see what's in here. Ooh. Wow. Very cool. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, that's kind of dry and crisp yeah, okay. What else is in here? Oh my. Well, I'm really afraid to eat this one. Can I pass on that? Okay, well, but it looks pretty. Well, that seems thoroughly undercooked. Okay. Oh, wait, here's this. I guess if that's the presentation, it tastes like a really good banana. Let's see what else is here. Oh, wow. A homemade soufganiya. Ooh, it's blueberry filling. Oh, I've had so many. I have to pass. Oh, wow. That takes the cake. This is my winner. This is what I'm voting for right there. Thanks, Andy. Thanks for thinking of me. I was glad I could help. Yeah, all right. Give my best to the fellas.
Scott, we need your help.
1 second.
Scott, can you help us?
What do you need me to do?
We're in the middle of a clergy cook-off right now, and we don't have anyone to judge the food.
I'll judge the food.
Okay, great. Listen, here's what the cantor and rabbi have cooked up. I need you to try each of the 3 dishes and rate them according to which you think will be the best.
You know I'm celiac. Are these all coated in gluten?
Come to think of it, I don't think there is one item in there that you could eat.
All right, well, how about I just judge it based on how it smells?
Awesome. It's the best we can do.
I like the first one.
All right, we're back, and the judges are about to reveal who is the winner. You'll recall we had 3 categories. Category number 1 was, I don't even remember. What was number 1?
Hanukkah puns.
Hanukkah
Yeah,
puns.
maybe.
It was puns, oil, and ingredient? No, puns, oil.
Use the most of the secret ingredient.
Yeah, Hanukkah puns.
Hanukkah pun.
The judges.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
right,
and what the
right.
judges
Oh, the
say?
food!
Oh,
The
Oh, yeah. All right.
Okay.
We are about to get the judge's decision and the final score being tallied. Remember, judge's favorite was point 1. Point 2 was awarded to the person who used the most Hanukkah puns. Not sure who's that going to be. You did sing a lot of Christmas songs, I'm just saying. And then the third point was going to go to who could use the most of our secret ingredient, which, surprise, was oil on a Hanukkah cooking show. All right, so wait,
would've thunk?
hold on. I'm just getting something. Yes?
Okay, just give me 1 minute. It's still calculating. 3 divided by 2. I don't even know how it's possible. This isn't even. It shouldn't be able to happen. It's a tie.
You've got to be kidding me. Cantor, Rabbi, you're not going to believe this, but
What?
for the first time ever in that great British Fry Wars Clergy Nailed It show that we're doing right now, we have a tie!
No!
That means we're going to have to go to the Miracle of Lightning round.
How can there be a tie with 3?
Okay, welcome to the Miracle of Lightning round on that great British Fry Wars Nailed It show that the clergy are doing right here at KAM Israel, because we have nothing better to do on Saturday night. Happy Hanukkah at KAM Israel.
That's living.
Here we are. Let's
Here's
do
how
this.
this works. You guys will need to complete 3 Hanukkah-themed obstacles. Obstacle number 1 will be flip the latke onto this plate. Obstacle number 2 will be spin the dreidel. First to get a gimel moves on to number 3, which is put this blindfold on and pin the light on the shamash.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, we're gonna say 1, 2, 3, go, and like I said, the first to get that light on the shamas is gonna be crowned our winner of the show. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, there goes the cantor. Oh, he's flipped it. The rabbi's first.
No! Yes!
He's spinning the dreidel, trying to get that gimel. Cantor's there. Here we go. What is
Come
it?
on,
What is
baby.
it?
Come on,
Hey,
baby.
hold it
Come
up.
on.
Gimel. He's got a gimel.
Yes, Gimel!
Oh, they both got the gimel. All right.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
This is a little small.
Yeah.
Close your eyes.
Over the glasses,
All right,
it's really hard.
Get those blindfolds
Okay,
on.
okay.
You're supposed to
All
spin
right.
first.
No, first, yeah, spin around.
Okay.
That's a good idea. Spin around, and then the first to get that light on the.
No, that's me. That's me.
Ah!
Amazing!
Oh.
I can't believe it. Such a surprise ending.
Incredible.
Who would have
Just
guessed?
incredible. It's a Hanukkah miracle.
Amazing.
I know. It was a spirited competition the whole way, but in the end, the best clergy person won, right? Am I right? Am I right?
No, there's no
no
doubt.
debate there.
We hope you've enjoyed this edition of the top chopped, not very British Fry Wars, where clergy nailed it at KAM Israel. I've been your host tonight, Andy Kirshner, and I just want to thank a few people who made this possible. Thank you very much to Abby Newman, Emily Lambert, Ariel Hirschfeld, and Paula Giving who helped create our script and imagine what was possible with this competition. To Rabbi Reeves and his family, Cantor Berger and his family for their awesome contributions both on camera and off camera. To Jesse Allender, Scott Nelson, Corey Caver, and Ruth Zarnecki-Lickstein for being a part of the show. And lastly, behind the scenes action from Lauren Reeves, James Mackey, and Cassie Bay for just making everything fit together perfectly. We couldn't have done this alone, and we hope you have a wonderful Hanukkah celebration and a wonderful year ahead.